Hi everybody, welcome back. Regrowth with me, Sid, and if I'm a little bit distracted, well, a little bit more distracted today than usual, yeah, at the time of recording this, I am, oh, where am I? I am 1, 2, 3, 4 on my third day. That's the word I'm looking for. On my third day of the quittage of the smokings, and consequently, yeah, I'm less distracted than I was yesterday, but I'm probably more distracted than I will be tomorrow. On the whole, it's not going too badly though, he says. Yeah, I ain't fooling no one, am I? It's not easy. It is not easy. But a few things. I have found out where you get the torn pages from, and more about that in a moment. But I have been... Probably the fact that I'm doing this might be a clue to what's going on here. But, yeah, let's... Have I got the ring off? I have. Good. 1. Damn it, didn't work. Can you just... You see, you can't do that, can you, with that one? I don't think. I know you can just... Yeah, you're stuck. Still got this stupid throwing mechanic for the Terra Steel agglomeration plate, but not a problem. Unless, of course, you miss. So, yeah, if you haven't guessed, I'm working on 3 more green hearts. Which is basically, I had enough. You need 9 yellow hearts to make 3 green hearts. Because you need... Oops. Ah, damn it. What have you got now? You've got all sorts of crap, haven't you? You need a red heart, which you can get from a yellow heart easily enough. If you haven't got reds, you just craft them, you know, down. And once you've got your yellow heart canisters, you can make your green heart canister, well, your green heart, with 4 Terra Steel, and then you need a Gaia Spirit to combine that to make the green canister. So, yes, not cheap at this state. Oh, crap. Now, there should be enough there. Right, and we probably need to set my trains off again, don't I? So that's 12 of those. Let me just go and set my choo-choo trains off again, and let this system run for a while. How did I get down? I've forgotten now. So yeah, quitting smoking. It ain't fun, like I say. But we'll see how we go. Anyway, we have got for the most part plenty of mana. That's just going to have to pipe over, and these are going to do their things, and so on and so forth. So let's get these hearts done, and then I'll go through the secret way. Sorry, cart. The secret of torn pages. As I say, not much of a secret, to be honest, if I'm being totally truthful. So there we go, 3 green hearts, 3 heart canisters. The only other thing I need now is to go, I've got 5 Gaia Spirits, so we are going to have to do some Gaia boss fights, but I only need 1 for the Gaia 2, so, and I can always do a Gaia 1 again and get the spirits that way. Bonk, and in they, oops, no, let's get the right bit. In they go, and that should take us up to halfway on the old green hearts. Excellent. Yeah, the key seems to be 2 things. One is withers. You get the pages from killing withers. Now, you'd go, well, hang on, you kill a whole load of withers, you only got 2 pages. Well, there is another side to this, and that is, have I got any more withers? I've got 2. Let me make a few more. 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So if I do it like a Sioux and get some soul sand, and give me a chest. Any old chest will do. That's fine, thank you. So what I basically went out and I some comments basically suggesting that you get a better drop with observations of the immortal in your inventory. So I did a night running around, just in the wasteland, killing anything that moved, and yeah, didn't get a single page. So then I did a night running around in the wasteland carrying observations of the immortal, killing anything that moved, and I didn't get a single page. So we can basically eliminate standard mobs as our source. Oops, let me go into the right thing. Yeah, we can eliminate standard mobs as our source of thing. So then I wondered whether it was villagers, and because I wasn't getting anything from the mirror, I went and called my villagers right back, and again did roughly, I called them back to about 3 at the time, so I must probably kill maybe 4 or 5 with the observations, 4 or 5 without, and exactly the same, no pages. So I came down whole with the observations of the immortal book in my inventory, and didn't really think about it, to be honest. I just came down and killed a wither, and bang, ow, literally bang, I got a page, and I got a page for almost every wither. Now this time, you see, we didn't get no page. So let us take our observations of the immortal, and I'm not sure whether they have to be on your hotbar or not. I've been doing it on my hotbar just because it's like a confirmation. I can definitely see it's there. And wait for it, wait for it. I don't do this. I could walk in and just lace into him with a sword, but torn page, and it seems to be almost 100%. So yeah, that is how we tackle the torn pages. So if you are stuck on that, like I've been, and you kind of going, I don't know how to get these torn pages, there you go. Kill withers. Build a wither trap as well if you really want to make it easy, and make sure you've got an observations of the immortal book in your bar. So thanks for everybody who pointed that out in the comments, and the mix of it, of course, is that plus stinking withers. But that should, I think, have unlocked alright. Now we've got a crafting page, detection task 9, crafting task. It wants me to craft, simply craft them with it. Now I didn't think I can get more. It's not a problem. Not a problem, is it? Let's go and craft them. But I recalled that it was easier to do this as you were leveling. So let's just craft one in there. And if we look at this now, what you should see, I commit these observations to paper. For what I wish is not for the weak of mind. It was reminiscent over dinner about the birth, a demonic pact. This is straight out of bloody Interview with a Vampire, isn't it? Butchering a chicken over a skull with a bowline and holding a glass goblet to collect the blood is barbaric, I told him. Apparently, start of a long forgotten rite, I made a sketch. Now, we do know that that is a skeleton skull with a redstone. They are torches, and you use string like that. So, and then you put your chicken in the middle and you kill it. Pour the blood onto the skull, taking her to the lakes of lava underworld. Blah blah blah. And then when you add your next page, and as I say, it's not a major problem. I can kill withers all day. We should hopefully see proving his worth to her. Glass goblet could again contain someone to really drink it. Blah blah blah. I did so. 5 oblivious souls. This is all expanding as you go. So we'll do that one more time. I'm going to check the quest after this because again we know that HQM is particularly bad. Yeah, glass goblet, such a thing. First kill. Transfix, blah blah blah. So as I say, gets bigger, but we're still not at the end, and I'm guessing yes, it must really definitely be working then. So let's just stick all 9 inside it. As I say, we can do this again. I can do this all day if necessary with the old withers, and that should tell us all about the various modifications. There's your villager trap. Left me weak clothes, but watched him feel handy to me. We both sat next to the coffin. From this he said, drink, blah blah blah. Crafting task. Claim reward. And what we should see, all importantly, is not in that one. Is it in this one? There you go. This is the start of the vampire quest. And I ain't doing that today. But we have at least unlocked that quest line. I've done the vampires before, so it shouldn't be any major league surprises for us. But yeah, we'll tackle that down the line in a bit, sometime in the future, so to speak. So yeah, anyway, that's how you do that. Now the other one that was causing me so much trouble is this Fairest of them all quest, the Golden Heart. And it definitely, well, as I say, I went and I butchered a load of villagers. I also butchered all the animals in the compound as well because they were getting on my nerves. And I came in, and I did that, and it actually gave me a different person. It says there's another one, and I went, ooh. It said there's the south. I went, okay, that way. There was nobody to the south. Nothing. It was a tree. I could have killed the tree, but there was no villagers, no testificats, nothing to the south. And then when I came back and did it again, bang, it failed. So this thing still being a pain in the backside, to say the least. Yeah. So I thought what we're trying to do today is one of the other witchery quests, which is causing me a certain amount of, let me get back onto there, a certain amount of hassle. Well, not hassle, but I'm not getting to the point where we've got it done yet. And that is this one, the Hunted. We need to kill witch hunters. Now, we tend to go after those who dabble in curses, vampiric and voodoo puppets. It's also rumoured that villagers have a tendency to employ them with problematic vampires and werewolves. Well, we're going down the werewolf quest, the vampire quest anyway at some point. But I thought the better and quicker way to do this might be, especially seeing as I'm kind of in a, how do I put this, a bit of a murdering frenzy when it comes to, let me get 1 or 2 more of these, shall we? Some tag locks, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, especially seeing as I'm being a little bit vicious to the villagers at the moment. So let us go and tag lock some villagers. That's probably a first start. I don't know whether that will be enough to trigger them off yet, but yeah, we can do, what's the worst that can happen? Oh, come on, get in. Oh, get in, thank you. Right, so let me just... enemy? No, you still... These are, I think, all... This guy I want to unlock, actually, so I may bring some... because these are... Yeah, these are all shiny new villagers with no trades unlocked. So let me... Villager. Another villager. Another villager. And a villager. So we've got 4 villagers. So let us go and start off with a voodoo puppet. Let's see whether that will... Especially if I sit there and shake them around a bit and give them a little bit of the voodoo treatment first. See whether we can get the witch hunters to start spawning. Okay, so then we need to make a puppet. Do we need wool, Spanish moss, string, bone needle, and we are going to make a voodoo one which uses some mushrooms. Okay, so Spanish moss, wool, string, and that. Spanish moss, 1, 2. 4 wool, wasn't it? 1, damn it. 2, 3, 4. A bit of string and a needle. And a needle. Yeah, thank you. And we should be able to get you in there. Get the old wool in, a bit of string, bit of needle, in you go. We got a puppet. And then the voodoo puppet was what's this? Well, one of these. Oh, isn't that one voodoo puppet? Yeah, you can't go to them direct, can you? Of course. Mandrake, belladonna, mushrooms, and flowers. So we need a mandrake, a belladonna. I don't think I've probably got any of the other odd and sods over here, have I? No, we don't, but that's alright. I think we only need to worry about doing one, but let's go and see what we got in the way of mushrooms. And then we need a couple of roses. Well, there's one. And a couple of dandelions. So we've got one of each, but we need one of each more. Anybody got a rose or a dandelion over here anywhere, sirs, to be sure? Oh, there's a dandelion. I'll be having that if you don't mind. Sorry. Oh, I shouldn't do accents. Yeah. Let me just. What the hell did I want? Mushrooms. That's what we came up for. So I need one of each. And I just need one more rose from somewhere. Have I got any? Up here. Rose red, but not rose. So let me just go and find a rose or poppy, depending on what your definition of when the name of this item was. In fact, I've just got here now, haven't I? So yeah, we haven't got any poppies. We need some bone meal then. Bone meal and some grass, and we'll... Oh, it's not a problem. They're easy enough to get, but pain when you ain't got one. And it's always the case, you've got like bucket loads of stuff, and that's the wrong kind of poppy. Don't know. I wonder whether there's any. Let's have a look at that. Can we catalyst that anywhere along that we can? Excellent. Okay, that is fine then. We'll do that. My God, look at this. I'm full already. Right, cute. Thank you. Brilliant. So that was, let's have a look. We had a voodoo, we had a mushroom, something like that, and then something like that. Was it mushrooms round? No, let's try. We go, that's a voodoo protection puppet. I don't want a voodoo protection puppet. I want a voodoo puppet. Let me have a look. That's a protection. Oh, damn it. I've done the protection and not the voodoo. Fermented spider eye and an exhale of the horned one. After all of that. Alright, that will teach me to read, won't it? Let me get those together and I'll be... Okay. Yeah, we're back. After all of that, it was very simple. So, got those going. We'll stick those in. That gives us a voodoo puppet, and we'll combine it with a villager taglock. Doesn't really matter which. And that has obviously given us stuff. Now, if I remember rightly, with this, you can basically do stuff to them. So let us go over to the villagers, because obviously it's more fun if you can do it to the villagers and let them see you doing it. That might encourage them to. Yep, nobody here. Okay. Interesting. Not actually doing anything. I wonder if it only does it on players when you actually do it. Let's because if you go, oh, this is going to be impossible though, isn't it? Because I'm going to drown before he does. Well, hopefully that will at least get these guys to bring in some witchy hunters. That's what we're after here. Oh, and they've bred luck. Oh, that's nice. But obviously we need to now wait for that to happen. Now, if I do the vampire thing, that's going to definitely get that one done. So I'll give this a little bit of a chance. Let me just check, how is that going? I think we're fine there, so we'll go and turn this lot off for a while. And you are finished with. Oops, hang on, bonk and bonk. Yeah, so the idea here was that this is dominant and these are recessive, so eventually these will drain out to this point here that we're at, which that one has done now. So that's good. All good. Oh, wonderful. Right, I'm not sure how long we've been going for. Let me have a look at A, how long we've been recording, B, what else we've got to be getting on with, and I'll be back. Guess what? Hello. Yeah, you're really not doing much there at all, my friend. It's quite tough, though. Surprisingly so, actually. Yeah, well, that didn't take long for those testificates to hire some bounty hunters at all, did it? Wooden bolts. Well, I don't know what you're expecting to do with those. I mean, I'm hardly a vampire yet. I just heard them. As he came in. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay, there's two of them. They often appear in twos. These Van Helsing's. Hey, come on then. Alright, well that should, if all things being equal, let me just empty myself of these. All I was doing was passing time with the old getting those seeds done, and we're going to get a null catalyst for that. So that leaves just one quest on that tag to do, which is unfortunately, I think there's nothing there. That's still all the same. And obviously we've still got all of these to do. Yeah, I'm probably getting close to time, if not slightly over it now. So, as I was just really trying to pass the time waiting for those witch hunters to appear. But that's 2 out of the way. That's 2 big ones. I do need to do something with my storage of stuff down here, because I've got so much stuff and these chests are not doing it. I may have a slight rearrange between episodes. Maybe try a little bit of Bibliocraft Day down there just to help that along. But these guys are definitely not doing this game. The other thing is, before we do the villager quest, we do need to make 2 more vampire quest. We do need to make 2 more villagers. Because one of the things you need to do in the vampire quest is fly to 3 separate testificate villages. So we're going to have to go out and get a village going somewhere over there. Has my witchery power just completely, infusion just drained? It has, hasn't it? Huh. Yeah. Tridos, I don't know. That must have been those witch hunters that have somehow drained my power. I don't know. All news to me. Anyway, so we'll call it a day on this one. I need, as I say, to get another couple of villagers going, decent distance apart. Maybe, if we look at the journey map, maybe like come down about halfway down here. That should be far enough, and then maybe one all the way down here, so we can fly between them in one night. Which, as I say, is a vampire quest in the vampire witchery stuff. But apart from that, I think there's nothing much stopping us from doing that, other than that's probably one of the last things we want to do, unless we cure the curse first. And if I remember rightly, there is something you can do with silver, a silver sword or some such thing in witchery. Yeah, it's unblockable damage against werewolves, and I thought you could actually do something, but you do need these, which you're going to have to get from, I'm guessing, silver vat. Well, that's a new one on me. Anyway, yeah, let me stop rambling. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I think it is just going to be a matter of time with this mirror. But until then, I will see you soon. Bye for now.